Hi, I'm Amy Pancake. I teach Hatha Yoga, Restorative Yoga, Pre- and Postnatal Yoga here at Kula Yoga. I have been teaching yoga for 6 years, and my teaching is largely based on Anna Forest Yoga. The poses that we'll do here today are all forest poses. Enjoy. And coming into an easy forward bend, walking the hands forward, either coming onto the hands or onto the elbows, spreading the shoulder blades and releasing the weight of the head down, getting a little bit of a neck stretch just by using the weight of the head hanging. Continuously breathing down to the base of the pelvis and filling out in 360 degrees. Spreading the ribs with each breath, with each exhale, pulling the belly button back toward the spine. And leaving the head hanging forward, walking the hands back in, coming back up to sitting. Instead of using the neck muscles to lift the head here, taking one hand to your forehead and using the hand and the arm to guide your head back up to center. And then we'll switch the cross of the legs and take a side stretch. Taking one hand out to the side, even with your hip, spreading your fingers on the floor, moving the shoulder blade down on the side of the hand that's on the floor and reaching the other arm up, spreading the fingers on both hands and positioning your neck so that it's comfortable. If you're not sure, you can start looking down at the bottom hand. And if you're more comfortable looking at the horizon, reaching up through both hands, strong, flowing breath, pulling shoulder blades down and toward one another, extending your top arm over your ear, checking in with your neck that you're not hanging on to any tension there, stretching all through the open side, stretching from the armpit all the way down the side seam of your body into the outer side of the hip, and rolling your arm a little bit in front of your body, feeling the stretch move from the side of your body into those muscles that support the lift of the rib cage. Extending your top arm up, once again turning the hand away from you and reaching the hand out and down till it's about a foot from the floor, or where you feel the stretch move right into the side of your neck, right in between the tip of your ear and the tip of your shoulder, letting the head be heavy, neck released, but using the hand to stretch, getting more length into the side of your neck as you continue to use that strong flowing breath, Ujjayi breath. Drawing yourself back up to sitting through the extended arm, leaving the head released over to the side, releasing your arm down, and then bringing your hand to the side of your head to bring the head back up to center. Taking the other side, hand comes right out from your hip, finding a comfortable position for your neck. Extending the opposite arm out and up, reaching toward the ceiling, extending through both hands. Both hands reach away from the body, bottom hand pressing into the floor, top hand reaching up toward the ceiling. Starting looking down at the bottom hand and then finding a comfortable position to let the neck go. Continuing to open the chest up toward the ceiling, extending the top arm overhead. Stretching all along the side seam of your open side, right along the side of your clothing there. Inhaling, expanding the lungs. Exhaling, pulling the belly button back toward the spine. Keeping the hands active, the fingers spread. And then rolling that top arm a little bit in front of your body, so that once again you feel the stretch move from the direct sideline of the body into these muscles right here that support the lift of the rib cage and help to open the upper back. reaching the top arm up, turning your palm away from you and extending the arm down for the last stage of this stretch, extending through the arm that's reaching away, letting the head be completely heavy, feeling that wonderful stretch in the side of the neck. And without using the neck to help lift your body, bringing yourself back up to sitting, releasing your arm down, and taking your other hand to the side of your head to bring your head back up to center. From here, uncrossing the legs, pedaling out the feet, get some circulation going back down into the ankles and the feet. We're going to take a block and get ready for abdominals with a block. So setting any blankets off to the side and taking a yoga block, lying down on your mat and placing the block either the skinny way, right down onto the pubic bone, so you can use your legs to hold it there, or taking it the medium wide way and placing it between the upper thighs. Bring the hands behind the head, clasping the hands, making a little place for the head to rest. Toes are active here, so the feet will reach up toward the ceiling. We use a similar breath work as we did a few minutes ago. Inhaling. At the top of the inhale, you curl the tailbone up. As you exhale, you curl the head and shoulder blades off of the floor, continuing to curl up the tailbone as you keep the exhale out and squeeze the block, curl the tailbone up, keep squeezing the block and pulling the low belly in. Inhaling, leave the legs up, bring the head down to rest, take a resting exhale, but keep the feet active. Inhaling, pause, curl tailbone up, curl head and shoulder blades up, exhale completely, keep the exhale out, squeeze the block, curl the tailbone up, keep squeezing the block, pull the low belly in. Inhaling, curling the head down, resting, bringing the knees down, placing the feet back on the floor, taking the block out and just putting it off to the side. And then rolling over to one side. Leave the neck relaxed as you press up to sitting, using one hand to lift your head, coming back up to sit. And from there, we'll move into preparation for dolphin. So preparation for dolphin, you bring your knees out to the edges of your yoga mat and the lower legs and the feet out to the edges of the yoga mat. Bringing your elbows down to the ground. Measure off the distance between your elbows by grabbing right at your bicep, right in the middle of the upper arm. Keeping your elbows right there, clasp your hands, and if you're a little bit stronger or a little bit more experienced, you can place your hands flat, forearms parallel, spreading the shoulders, leaning back. Once you're leaning back, using gravity to drag the hips backwards, lifting your hands so their forearms are perpendicular to the floor, and breathing into that opening right underneath the shoulder blades. Several breaths here, and then smoothly bringing the hands down to the floor, coming back up onto the hands and knees, and then coming back to where we started in cross-legged pose. Namaste. Thank you.